Come on into my kitchen, you guys. We're going to be making boneless sirloin roast. Oh yeah, Sheila Creations way. We got our veggies. We have our seasonings. We'll be adding 2 sticks of butter to this and some adobo. So let's get to it. So we're going to scrape our carrots, do our potatoes, and our celery, and wash off our meat. So they've been washed and now they've been scraped. All right, so the ends are cut off, the tips are cut off, and we're going to leave these carrots whole because they're going to be cooking a long time. So they're going to be nice seasoned carrots in the roast. Celery all washed up. We're just going to cut them in half. All right, so we're just going to pour everything into the pan and get a hold of these potatoes. These potatoes have been washed. Now they're going to be cut in large chunks as well. All right, so now we're going to get in here and get everything together. Ooh, aren't you excited? Good old roast, pork roast. All right, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and start spreading these out. If you have a large family, this will be your family and somebody else's. Now, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm a Southern cook and I love cooking. Because we want some good old roasted vegetables. Yeah. I want everything laid around the meat. Get these potatoes in here. So yeah, when I cook, I don't know how to cook for just 2 or 3 people. I cook for an army. So we're going to, after this gets all cooked up, y'all, I'm going to actually have a pan set aside for my brother. And then I'm going to give a plate or 2 away to a couple of nice people. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get these vegetables all seasoned up. We got some adobo. We have some steak seasoning. We have some roasted garlic and herb seasoning. And we have some black pepper. Okay, now we'll go ahead and add our butter. It's already softened. We're going to add two sticks. It's already softened. There we go. And Now, what we're gonna do is the messy part. So let me get some gloves on because we're gonna do the messy part right now. All right, we're gonna also put our garlic in there. Okay, and we're gonna get some of that Worcestershire sauce and put in there. This is pretty much the same seasonings that we are going to be putting on our meat as well. And we have some reused canola oil that we're gonna put in here. About 3 tablespoons. And now we're gonna mix them up. Now, for those of you guys that eat onions, you can add your onions at this time. But we have someone that has an onion allergy, so we're not going to be putting onion in here. But we are going to put an onion seasoning in here, but not actual onion. It's all mixed up, and we're just gonna make room to lay our meat in here. It's gonna roast. The oven's already preheated at 350. Let's see if he's getting all in here. And we're gonna let it roast about 4 hours, you guys. 4 hours covered in the oven. All right, so let's get our meat seasoned now. And then we're gonna put it in with the veggies and put it in the oven. All right, so now we have our meat here. We're gonna go ahead and season our meat. We have our steak seasoning. We have our adobo. We have paprika for color. And we're gonna also put some of that on the veggies too. Okay. We have our Worcestershire sauce. Some black pepper. Like I say, pretty much everything we season the veggies with, we're gonna season our meat. We have some of this roasted garlic. And we're gonna get a little bit of this canola reused oil. And put about a tablespoon on that. And we're gonna get all this mixed in here. And when we bake it, the little fat that you see on the top, that's gonna be on the top. We're gonna keep that fat at the top. So now we have all this massaged in the meat. We're gonna go ahead and get it on top of our veggies. So we're just gonna slide this over like so. And we're just gonna sit this in here like so. And this is just some extra meat that came in a pack, so we're just gonna put that down in here, like so. And then we're gonna put about a cup or two of water in here. All right, so we're done with the gloves. The second set of gloves, you guys, we're done with the gloves. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the water. Okay, just gonna pour it down in here. And as you can see, I did use the rest of the seasoning that was left in that pan. That's why I added the water to that pan. Now we gotta see how much water is in here. And that is definitely perfect because we want everything to roast in here. So now we're just gonna get foil and cover the top. And I am gonna sprinkle some parsley flakes on this as well and add just a little bit more paprika. And also some onion powder that I told you guys I was gonna use. All right, sorry you guys. So I added the onion powder already off camera. All right, so instead of, we're just doing parsley, y'all, parsley. Sprinkle this parsley on here. And now we're gonna put it in the oven. Let's get the foil on it. All right, so we're gonna put the shiny side face down. Get in the oven. All right, you guys, so it has been in the oven for 4.5 hours. We're gonna open it up. It is hot. Ooh, it is hot. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Ooh, smoky, smoky. Let's see how tender this is. All right, let's see what we're looking at. Okay. All right. Carrots. So, still has about another 30 more minutes in the oven. Because we're cooking it for a total of 5 hours right now. Oh, right now, gonna cook a little bit longer. Another 30 more minutes. We're gonna let it cook the full time. Look at that. That looks so pretty. Look at that meat. Look at that meat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so at the 3-hour mark, I checked it, and I know it needed to go at least an hour and a half. So now it's going to be cooking a total of 5 hours, you guys. 5 hours, because we have over 5 pounds of roast. For another 30 more minutes, y'all. Hey, Alexa, give me 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
And the carrots are looking good. But again, still need some more cook time. So we're gonna let it cook a little bit longer. Let's move some of them around because we want them to get good. And this one's ready. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take some of the vegetables and make sure that some of the vegetables get down to the bottom. But we're gonna take this one out because we're gonna try this one right here, y'all. All right. Another 30 more minutes. So I'm just gonna take this good old brothy juice and I'm just gonna pour it over the roast and on the vegetables before it cooks for the final 30 minutes. Again, this has been cooking for about 4.5 hours. We're gonna give it another 30 minutes because some of the carrots are still not as done as I want them, and I want them to be. But we want to make sure that we change our potatoes from the bottom to the top and our carrots from the bottom to the top to make sure that all our veggies are being cooked in that awesome broth, you guys. All this good old broth that it's making up is gonna go in some rice. Ooh, so delicious. Yes. There we go. Let's get this back in the oven. All right, you guys. Our roast is done. And look at that. Ooh. Look at that, y'all. Don't that look scrumptious? Now we're going to get that roast and we're going to slice one of them up. Let's get it done. Yeah. All right, so we're just going to grab this piece right here. And it has rested. And you want to cut it against the grain. So let's get this. Let's cut. Look at that. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Do it so y'all can watch me cut it. So tender. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Look at that. Now that we have it plated up, we're gonna get a little of this juice here and we're gonna pour it on top. And there you have it. Okay, now we're gonna add some potatoes. And a couple of the carrots. And there you have it. And if you like, you can also add some green beans to it. But this is it. This is your roast. And bon appetit. Enjoy. Comment, subscribe, and like for more cooking videos. Y'all subscribe to my channel. Go ahead, subscribe. It's free. We want you in our comment sections. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yes, share, but only if you care. Check out our videos.